So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get high net worth investor leads, or in other words, how to target high net worth investors, high income earners, wealthy individuals and families, and even accredited investors. So after working with hundreds of financial advisors, a lot of these financial advisors I found want to target people with 500,000 or 1 million or more in investable assets. So I've seen over the years what works best when targeting wealthy individuals. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some of my top tips on what I've seen works best. So the first thing I would recommend to do when targeting high net worth investors is to use Facebook ads. So Facebook is probably one of the best channels when it comes to targeting high net worth individuals or even ultra high net worth individuals. And sometimes I get people who do tell me, well, these kinds of people are not really on Facebook. They don't really use social media. But that's not true at all. That's more of a mindset issue. And these people are just normal people like me and you, and they are on social media and they do use Facebook as well. So you can target them. It's just a matter of knowing how to target them with the right kind of strategy. And one of the best ways that you can target people on Facebook ads, and by the way, when I say Facebook ads, that also includes Instagram because it's owned by the same company. But one of the best ways of targeting these people is to actually call out who it is that you're targeting inside of the ad itself. So if you look at this example here by Fisher Investments, you'll see that they actually call out who it is that they're looking to target right here in the Facebook ad itself. So you could do the same kind of thing. Instead of saying if you have a $500,000 portfolio, you could say if you have $1 million or more, if you are an accredited investor, or if you are, whatever it is that you're looking to target people with. And what will happen is the people that are a good fit and that do match that criteria, they will typically click on the ad and convert. And the ones that are not a good fit, they will skip the ad because it's not relevant to them. So over time, what happens is the Facebook algorithm gets more and more data on who are the ones that are actually converting. And as a result, in the future, they show your ads to more of these kinds of people. So it's really the algorithm that's doing most of the hard work in finding the right people for your ad. So of course, you still do need to point Facebook in the right direction. And you can do this with the interest targeting inside of your Facebook Ads Manager. But once you've pointed Facebook in the right direction, Facebook's algorithm does most of the hard work for you. Now, to get the best results from this, it's also very important that you send people to some sort of lead magnet or a sales funnel. So you can see they're using some sort of free guide as a lead magnet. But in my experience, I've tested this and I've also tested video lead magnets, and I've definitely seen video lead magnets do a much better job of converting leads into actual appointments and clients. So I would recommend, if you want to get the best results, to use a video lead magnet, or in other words, have a video that people can watch that explains the value that you provide, how you can help people, and why working with you is better than some other alternative solutions. If you do that, then the lead that you generate is much more likely to convert into an actual appointment and a client. So if you want to learn how to do that, how to set up that video and set up that sales funnel, then just click the link below this video where there'll be a link to my free masterclass training, and that training goes through how it all works in a lot more detail. The next channel that you can use to target high net worth individuals and investors is, believe it or not, TikTok ads. Now, you might be surprised to see TikTok on this list, and I get this all the time. A lot of people that I speak to, they say that TikTok is just for young people and, my target audience or my clients are not on TikTok. But that couldn't be further than the truth. There are many high net worth individuals, investors, business owners, and executives using TikTok. And you can target them in the same way that you can target these people on Facebook. The only difference though with using TikTok, and one of the advantages that TikTok gives you, is that there are fewer advertisers on TikTok. And as a result, that means you can target the same people that are on Facebook. You can target them on TikTok at a much lower cost. However, one of the downsides that TikTok has is that the audience of TikTok is not as large as Facebook. So Facebook is still the #1 channel in terms of sheer audience size. There's a lot more people on Facebook and Instagram than there are compared to TikTok. However, I would recommend testing both Facebook and TikTok at the same time, and just see which one generates a better cost per lead and a better cost per appointment and a better cost to acquire a new client for your business. And for most of my clients, I'd say about 4 out of 5 clients, when they split test both Facebook and TikTok ads, they actually get better results on TikTok ads. However, there's always that 1 in 5 client that gets better results on Facebook, which is why I recommend split testing both and just seeing which one works better for you. And to target high net worth individuals or families or investors, On TikTok, you would pretty much use the same strategy as Facebook, and you would call out the people at the beginning of your ad. So with TikTok, instead of like a image or a text ad, you're going to be using a video ad. And in the video, you just want to make sure that you call out exactly who it is that you're looking to target in the beginning of the video ad, in the first 5 or 10 seconds, because again, you want people to skip the ad if they're not a good fit, and you want only those that are a good fit to click on the ad and actually convert. And then as you do this over time, TikTok, in the same way as Facebook, will get more data on who is actually converting, and the algorithm will be able to show your ad to more relevant people in the future. So again, you just need to point them in the right direction and then just let the algorithm do most of the hard work to get in front of the right people for you. The next channel that you can use in order to target high net worth individuals and to start getting some investor leads is SEO, or in other words, search engine optimization. So this is when you would create content like blogs, like this is a blog post that you see right now, or when you create videos like the video that you're watching right now that answers questions that people ask. And the key to doing this successfully is to be very specific with the questions that you answer from people. So the more specific you are, the less competition that keyword has or that question has, and the easier it will be for you to rank for it. And at the same time, when you target very specific questions or keywords with your content, these kinds of search queries tend to convert much better into leads, appointments, and clients. So just to give you a quick example of this, one of the keywords you could potentially target is this keyword here, which is accredited investor opportunity. So you could create an article or a video on the best 5 accredited investor opportunities. And as you can see here, there's 200 monthly searches for this specific keyword, but the keyword difficulty is actually easy. So it's not too difficult to rank for a keyword like this. And this is just one of many types of keywords that you could target. And all you need to do is some keyword research on the kind of things that you sell or the kind of investment opportunities that you have available, or whatever someone who you're looking to target may search for. You need to answer questions related to that. And chances are that the keyword difficulty for these kinds of very specific keywords will be relatively easy for you to rank for, and they should still have some decent search volume. So you'll see that the search volume isn't in the thousands or anything crazy like that, but really all you need is a few really good leads or appointments or clients each month from one keyword, and that one article or that one video could be a really good source of revenue for you. And this is just from one piece of content. If you create another piece of content and another piece of content and so on, and you keep creating content targeting all these different keywords, you're naturally going to increase the chances that you are going to get leads and appointments and clients from all of these search queries. And one of the advantages of doing SEO, or in other words, just creating content, whether that's blog content or video content, is that you can generate leads for free. So with Facebook and TikTok, you need to pay for ads in order to generate leads. But with SEO, with creating content, once you've created the content, you now have an asset. And that asset can bring you leads, appointments, and clients for months, if not years into the future. So I have many clients that have recorded videos or they've created blogs once, and that one blog or that one video still brings in leads years down the line. And they don't have to pay any extra for these leads because it's free search traffic that they're getting. And as a bonus, they also don't need to do any extra work because they've already done the work, and the content is now an asset for them and their company, and it's bringing in new business every month. So this is a really good channel. The only downside with this channel is that it does require work. So with paid advertising like Facebook and TikTok, you're trading your money in order to get leads. With this, you're most of the time trading your time to create the content. Unless, of course, you outsource the content to someone else, then you're still trading your money. But the advantage is that you're just doing it once. You don't have to keep paying for ads like you do with Facebook and TikTok to get leads. And then if you stop paying them for ads, then the leads stop. With this, you just create the content once and you can get leads for months and years down the line. Another good channel that you can use is AdRoll. Now, AdRoll isn't so great at necessarily generating leads, but it is a really good channel at converting the leads you've already generated into appointments and into clients. So with AdRoll, what you do is you pay a relatively low amount, usually just $5 or $10 a day, in order to retarget thousands of people that have already visited your website or have already gone into your funnel or who have already converted into leads. And you can retarget these people on thousands of different websites. So some of the websites you can appear on are websites like Forbes, Fox News, Yahoo, Reddit, MSN. There's literally thousands of different websites that you can appear on. And what happens is when people see your ads on all of these different websites, you stay at the top of their mind. And as a result, you build familiarity with the leads that you've generated. And this familiarity is what builds up trust and increases the chances that they actually convert into the next step of your sales funnel or your sales process. So AdRoll is a really good channel. And for the price, it's pretty much a no-brainer. I would just say create some AdRoll ads and then just leave them running in the background and let them retarget all of the leads that you're generating from the other channels so that you can maximize your conversions. And another good channel that you could potentially use, and this is not always good for every situation, but in some situations it can be good, and that will be Google Ads or pay-per-click, right, with Google. So Google Ads is a huge channel. There's, when I say Google Ads, there's actually a lot of things you can do with Google Ads. So yes, that does include paying for ads on Google itself, on the Google search engine, but Google Ads could also include running ads on YouTube or running display ads on thousands of other websites similar to AdRoll. And there's a lot of advantages to using Google Ads simply because the audience is so big. However, one of the downsides with Google Ads is because Google is like the #1 player when it comes to advertising, is that the ads are usually more expensive compared to some of the other advertising platforms I've mentioned on this list, like Facebook and TikTok. So depending on what it is that you're selling and how large that audience is, it may or may not be a good fit for you. So for most of my clients, I found that Facebook and TikTok usually works better than Google Ads. But if you're looking to maybe target a very specific search query, which maybe doesn't have too much competition, then that's when Google Ads could potentially work quite well. So again, it just depends on what it is that you're actually selling. However, if you are going to be running ads on Google where you do have to pay a little bit more to target these people, it might also be worth considering LinkedIn ads as well, because LinkedIn ads are also typically usually expensive in the same way that Google ads are expensive. However, on LinkedIn, the advantage is that you can actually really drill down and target very specific people with very specific job titles. So you could target like a CEO of a business with over 50 employees, for example. So you can go really granular with the targeting on LinkedIn. And as a result of this more detailed targeting, you can just make sure that your budget is being used a little bit more efficiently. So from all the strategies that I've mentioned, I would definitely say that the top 3 are going to be SEO, TikTok ads, and Facebook ads. And just remember that no matter what strategy you're using, you do need to send people to your sales funnel. And then in your sales funnel, you want to have a video sales letter that people can watch that explains how you can help them and why working with you is a better option than some other alternative solutions that they may have. So again, if you want to learn more about how you can do this, just click the link in the description of this video and you'll be able to see behind the scenes of how our strategy works in more detail. And at the end of that video, if you like what you hear, we'll also go through how we can potentially help you by doing all of this for you. We have both consulting and done for you options. So if you're looking to target high net worth individuals and you're looking for some help with doing that, then definitely be sure to click the link in the description of this video and watch the free masterclass training. So thanks for watching and I'll see you on the other side.